Hey, good morning. Good to be back with you. This past week, I was in Dallas, Texas on business and with my wife, Chris. We were also there to celebrate 43 years of marriage. So, kind of putting those two things together. So, in the evening, we were getting ready to head out for dinner. Uber driver picks us up. We get in the car, and my wife does what she always does. She always takes a great interest in other people. So she said to the driver, asked him how he was doing, and she said, how long you've been driving for Uber? And he starts to explain a little bit, and the fact that, he's working on his master's degree, trying to raise a little extra money. How did you get to Dallas, Texas? Well, he tells us that his girlfriend was in Dallas, Texas. It also looked like a good place to get a master's degree. So the story kind of unfolds, and then pretty soon he asks us, how's our Christmas shopping going? Have we done our shopping? He said, yeah, we're working on that. And my wife says, how about you? He says, well, I'm buying my girlfriend a violin. And she says, a violin? Wow, that's a terrific gift. And he said, yeah. He said, she used to play the violin when she was younger, in high school and in college, and she had first seat. She was very good. And whenever she talks about playing the violin, she's really passionate about it, and I can see it really brings a lot of joy in her life. And so my wife said, is she still playing? He said, no, she actually sold her violin because she knew that she was not going to do it professionally, and she needed the money that she could get by selling it. And he said, so, I thought with the idea of her selling it that she probably would still get some enjoyment out of playing that violin. And so the young guy was telling us how he's been driving for Uber, trying to save this money up so he could buy her this gift. And then pretty soon the conversation goes on. He turns to us and he said, so you mentioned something about celebrating your anniversary. We said, yeah. And he said, you mind if I ask how many years? He said, no, not at all. And so we said 43 years. And he said, well, tell me, give me some advice. What would I have to do to be married 43 years? And my wife and I looked at each other, and I know it hit her the same time that it hit me. I said, we don't need to give you any advice at all. You just keep doing what you're doing, listening and really paying attention to your girlfriend, just like you're doing, because the story that you just told us, you reminded us what was so important in marriage. And it's listening and really paying attention to what the person is saying and being present. And your whole story was about that. And so that's my challenge for myself, and maybe for all of you over this Christmas holiday season, being with your families, and is let's listen. Let's really listen and be present, kind of put the phones down, put our story maybe on the back burner for a few minutes, and really listen to what the other person is saying. Hey, I hope you have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to all of you. It's been a great year, and I'm looking forward to 2019. So this is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead. Merry Christmas.